Hello, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. I hope you like it.
Okay, everybody, this is Sean 24986 doing another video. This one I'm going to do on my mounting place that you can see. This is my little gun room downstairs, my little man cave. On my bench, you can see my Reading press, and then little 4-inch vise over here. Both, you can see little black plates that have them mounted onto the top here. That's what I'm going to do my little tabletop kind of, if you want to call it that, video review on. This mounting system I just truly love. I'm going to back up a little bit. As you can see, my bench is a bit messy. I plan on going to the range here, so I'm already got my bag packed up a little bit. The countertop, you can see, is a little bit different. I made this so that I can take this whole counter completely up. There's a few just big bolts with wing nuts on them and put them underneath, and that way I didn't have to totally mount any of this to the actual big table we've got here. The previous owner, she quilted, so this is a big quilting table, complete with a nice little grid pattern out here for making the measurements and everything. And I didn't want to totally mess it up because she spent a lot of money all the way around, cherry everywhere. So I made this countertop and stained it cherry to match the rest of the woodwork, but I'll do more of that later. Again, it makes a real nice working surface cleaning area. A little Tipton gun vise deal here, and a second little bolt-on Irwin little vise, so just clamps on the side, which is actually pretty cool. But again, this is what I'm mainly going to talk about, is how you can see how this is mounted on, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. So, okay guys, Inline Fabrication, and that's on the computer itself, and it's www.inlinefabrication, all run together.com. And they make a variety of products that are for reloading, primarily. I mean, that was the basis for the guy, but they're very versatile even if you're not a gun guy. Like I said, this mounting plate that I got fits the vise, and they'll custom make one if you give them the dimensions you need, or they can send you a blank one for you to drill out yourself. But again, this is I'll focus on this one just because it's easiest to get to. Right, this is the mounting plate. Came for the 4-inch vise here, Irwin vise. It makes the pliers. Now, here's what's really cool about it, is once you put the plate in, you can see here, right, there's just 2 wing nuts that go on, and you can undo these wing nuts. There's one. And the other. And then once you do that, this whole thing lifts right out, as you can see. Okay, and let me set that down, and you can kind of, I'll give you a little bit more of a look. Now, you buy the base plate here for the bottom. Now this one I modified. I had to drill. There's normally a little hole here. I had to make it a lot bigger. Again, that's one of my mounting bolts here that takes this whole base off. So I had to drill that out a little bit bigger. That's the only reason why this is marred the way it is. It comes powder coated in a black with 4 mounting holes, the bolt holes that the base plate or the bottom plate goes through. There's even an Allen key here, so if you wanted to, once you put everything in, you can tighten that down if you need even more stability. But I haven't needed anything beyond just the holes on the bottom, the wing nut, and then this bottom lip that attaches under here. And you can see this is some really thick stuff. Okay, just to give you an idea. Yeah, there's plate here. You can see it's really thick stuff. Measured right at about a ½ inch. Very durable, very solid, thick, heavy steel. Once you mount it on there, it is not going anywhere. But all you have to do is buy different base plates. Like I have this one mounted on the vise. I've got one down here mounted on a chop saw that I use to make my 300 blackout brass when I'm reloading. And you can see just mount it in just like, you know, I'm popping in. I still got the pegs covered up here, but it literally just, you know, snaps in there like that, right? Again, I've got the covers on there to protect the threads. Get back under there, go back here, and this is how it comes packaged. Now this is the base plate. This is an extra base plate, right? And it comes all wrapped up. The wing nuts taped to it, really, you know, packaged. That's one of these, because I bought a third one. I debated on whether to mount another one on here, which I'm not going to need to. I'm going to put it in either in the garage or in the shed in the back. So if I wanted to, you know, work on something that's not a gun thing and wanted to put my vise on there, I can just take it, pop it in the base plate, and go. Now let me pop this back on here. Actually, let me do this. Let me set this down. Get a bird's eye view. Nah, it's not gonna work. Anyway, but again, it's extremely. Just put the tongue underneath, and it fits down in the holes. And then just attach your wing nuts, and you know, screw them on. So, and tighten them down. Now when you cut it, obviously you want to double check for clearance. I did on this one, and I wasn't exactly square, because this one is a touch closer and it catches a little bit on the wood. Not so much that it's insurmountable. As you can see, I can still get it on there. And you snug them up, and you know, and it's on there tight. So, and then this will spin around, but now the vise is on, and you know, it's in there. And again, there's my Redding turret press, T7 turret press that I use, and again, there's no issues at all reloading with it. It's just an awesome system. If you don't need everything left out, you can take these off. I have a shelf I can set this on, so if I need all this counter space for something else, or if I need the whole counter, I can move this whole table and put it in the bin under here. But the Inline Fabrication, that's what I'm doing this video on, are these plates here, and they make a bunch of different mounting systems. They make plates that'll go with the, again, this is mainly based around a reloader. So if you got like your case prep center, you know, they can mount it onto that, like your case trimmer, alignment case trimmer, that sort of thing. They'll put I just, you know, drilled 2 holes and mounted like I did the other with 2 toggle nuts, mounted my powder measure. But you know, it's a very versatile system. You can do a lot with it. But it's just an awesome Inline Fabrications. I'll put the link in the video description down below. But check them out. They're very reasonably priced. They're not expensive at all, and you're getting a very high quality. It's just, like I said, it's super duper thick, rugged, hard stuff. I don't think you can go wrong. But check them out, Inline Fabrications. Again, they're based around reloading, and have a bunch of different things for reloading, different drop tins and cups and all kinds of stuff. You know, they make a stand you can put these on too, that elevate it up and get it up off the ground for you to use for your reloading. But again, I also wanted to show this not just a reloading tool. Again, there's, you know, my vise I put in it, and again, they'll send you a blank base plate, the mounting plate that you put underneath whatever you want, like this here. This the smaller plate that the vise is physically mounted on. You can get one of these blank and drill it out yourself. You know, so you can custom make it to it, or again, you can send them what you need and they'll work with you on it. The guys are really great. But Inline Fabrications, there are much of different mounting systems, but this thing is it's just a great idea. It's a clean look. I mean, I could have gone an extra little step. I wanted more. I mean, you could have routed out to where this was flush with your counter. I didn't. I don't have a router or the ability to do that. And it's not, doesn't bother me that it sticks up just a touch, but if you wanted a super clean on your workbench, you got a really nice workbench, you could very easily route it out this 1/2 inch to where this plate would have set flush with your counter, and it would have been seamless. There's a lot of different options you can do with them, guys, but check them out. Like I said, Inline Fabrications. And let me get back over. Like I say, there's a Dillon press, and this is literally, I'm just videoing the front of my computer screen, the website. You know, they make, you know, the buckets here. You can see the buckets there to catch that's the stand that they make that you can mount your press up to. There's your base plate on the top. But that's them, guys. Inline Fabrications. Their customer service is great. They got it to me, you know, pretty quickly. It's a very versatile system, and you use it for more than just reloading. But check them out, Inline Fabrications. Thanks for checking out this quick little video. And again, leave your comments down below, and please like the page and subscribe if you like. I'll try to bring you more stuff. Anyway, thanks a lot. Sean 24986. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Go have some fun. Shoot some guns.